Hey Penelope, the utility bill's here.
What?
The utility bill.
Well, what does it say?
I don't know. Have you seen my glasses?
Have you checked your face?
This looks like those emoji things the humans are using.
Hey, how many types of waters did you say there was? Silly dogs. Solid waste is probably charging you for your number 2s. Utility bills can be so confusing, but the EnviroChallengers and our friends at Tacoma Public Utilities are here to help.
On this episode of Ask the EnviroChallengers, a show where we answer your questions about the environment and sustainability in Tacoma,
We'll take a look at our utilities. What is a utility? A utility is an organization that maintains the infrastructure for a public service.
the City of Tacoma and Tacoma Public Utilities provide 5 different utility services.
Utilities include drinking water, electricity, wastewater, surface water, and solid waste and recycling.
In Tacoma, our utilities are publicly owned and operated by the City of Tacoma's Environmental Services Division and Tacoma Public Utilities, or TPU, which means that utility customers have a say in how our utilities operate.
All of these utilities provide public services that help our daily lives run smoothly.
Utilities allow us to turn on a light, drink a glass of water, throw out your garbage, recycle, flush a toilet, and make sure that we can walk and drive on streets that have flood management systems in place. All in all, utilities are pretty great.
Let's break down how Tacoma's utilities work, starting with, drum roll please,
Water. There are actually 3 different utilities that have to do with water in the City of Tacoma.
drinking water, wastewater, and surface water.
First up, our wastewater system manages all the water that leaves our homes through sinks, showers, toilets, and other water-based appliances.
This water flows through the sewer pipes to a wastewater treatment plant. At the central wastewater treatment plant, the liquids are treated before being released to the Puget Sound, and the solids are pasteurized and turned into biosolids, which the city then mixes with other gardening components to make
Tagro.
That's right, Tagro. What is Tagro?
We get the word Tagro by squishing together the words Tacoma and grow.
Tacoma Grow equals Tagro.
Tagro is an award-winning, proven safe and effective product that has been made right here in Tacoma since 1991.
Please check out tagro.com for more information, or you can email tagro@cityoftacoma.org. Our surface water system is separate from our wastewater system and manages all the water that leaves our streets, yards, and driveways and flows down a storm drain through a system of stormwater pipes.
This system delivers untreated water from our neighborhoods into local lakes, streams, or Puget Sound.
What about our drinking water utility? For this, we're bringing in our friend from Tacoma Water. Ro, can you tell us about our amazing drinking water utility?
Happy to. Drinking water is any water that comes out of a faucet or appliance where we live. We all need drinking water in our daily lives for quenching our thirst, cleaning up, taking a shower. I love this thing, it's like a telephone. Making sure our pets are well taken care of, watering our plants, cooking food, making art. I could go on and on about all the ways we utilize our drinking water system every day, but few of us ever really think about where all that water comes from. Let's find out. The majority of our drinking water comes from the Green River watershed, which is located in the foothills of the Cascade Mountains. Downstream, the Green River fills the Eagle Gorge Reservoir. Some water is stored here so it can be used during the summer months when we have less rain. When we need to use the water, we release it to let it continue flowing downstream and divert water to our treatment plant. At the treatment plant, it is treated and disinfected to remove dirt, particles, and parasites to make sure that the water is safe to drink. The water then travels to Tacoma through 2 large transmission lines, very big pipes, which lead to thousands of smaller pipes in the city. Overall, it takes close to 1,400 miles of pipe to bring water to all the faucets and appliances where all of us work and live. As you can see, our drinking water system has both natural and human-made elements, and both are important to make sure you can access clean water every day.
Thanks, Ro. Back to you, Kate.
Now that we know how our different water utilities work, let's talk about how each utility rate is calculated.
Drinking water charges are simply calculated by how much water you use, how much flows through the tap. The money that we pay on our drinking water bill helps to maintain all the infrastructure necessary to bring us clean water, which Ro mentioned earlier.
Wastewater rates, on the other hand, are charged as a flat monthly fee based on the amount of water you used in your household during the winter months of the previous year. In other words, the ways that I use water from October 2020 to March 2021 will determine how much I pay for my wastewater bill in the following year. Our wastewater rates pay for the maintenance of 2 wastewater treatment plants, the treatment of billions of gallons of wastewater each year, and the maintenance of 700 miles of sewer pipe, which are separate from both drinking water and surface water pipes.
Before our wastewater treatment system existed, Tacoma's sewage flowed directly, untreated, into the Puget Sound, which caused a significant amount of water pollution over time. Not to mention it's pretty gross.
Today, the rates that we pay for wastewater make sure that we can both flush a toilet and keep Puget Sound clean.
And finally, surface water rates are charged as a flat fee based on the size and location of the property where you live. Surface water rates help the city maintain 500 miles of stormwater pipe, 18,000 storm drains, 4 pump stations, and numerous stormwater detention ponds. Because the water is not treated or cleaned before it reaches our local waterways, our surface water team also puts a lot of time and energy into preventing pollution before it reaches our waterways.
So how does this benefit you? Well, most directly, our surface water utility ensures that there are systems in place for flood control, which is very important in a city that receives almost 40 inches of rain per year.
Utilities also pay for things like innovative stormwater treatment systems, habitat restoration for wetlands, tidelands, and uplands, and they also pay for the prevention of untreated sewage flowing into Commencement Bay and freshwater streams. When we conserve water, however, we can save money on our utility bill. For instance, taking shorter showers,
Turning off the faucet when we brush our teeth or wash our hands,
and rinsing or washing dishes in a wash tub instead of letting the water run are all actions we can take to conserve and save money on our drinking water bill.
Since our wastewater bill is based on consumption during the winter months, we can also save money on our wastewater utility bill by conserving water from October to March.
Make sure your sprinkler systems are shut off for the winter.
Cover exterior faucets to prevent burst pipes and leakages.
And check for leaks from your toilet, sink, and water appliances.
And also, before those winter months come around, have a conversation with the people that you live with about important ways that they can help to conserve water.
We've covered 3 of our 5 utilities.
Drinking water, wastewater, and surface water.
What about these other 2 utilities, electricity and solid waste and recycling?
Well, surprise, surprise, we actually have so many questions about utilities that we'll be breaking our discussion about utilities into 3 different parts.
We'll be back soon with part 2 of Our Utilities Explained.
Tune in next time to learn from our friend Christian at Tacoma Power.
Even though most of our electricity is generated using renewable natural resources, all sources of electricity have an impact on the health of our planet.
Don't forget that you can send your questions about the environment and sustainability to us at EnviroChallenger@cityoftacoma.org.
Until then, thanks for joining us for this episode of Ask the EnviroChallengers with the City of Tacoma and Tacoma Public Utilities.
I'm Gator,
And I'm Kate.
and we'll see you next time on Ask the EnviroChallengers.
Like those emoji things the humans are using.
Take two.